Good morning, folks. This is Billy from Real Time Custom Rods and Real Time Fishing. Doing another video, and I apologize. I filmed it actually yesterday, and I'm having a lot of camera trouble. I've got a new camera angle, and I can't tell if the camera's recording or not recording, and things like that. So I didn't record the layout of this new wrap I'm doing. So I'm letting you know now. I've already laid the wrap out. When I take up, you'll see me wrapping it and not saying a whole lot. That's because I said a whole lot beforehand and it didn't record it. It wasn't on record. So anyway, hope y'all enjoy this video. Stay tuned. If you like it, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment. Any questions you have about rod building or fishing or trout fishing in East North Carolina, let me know and I'll try my best to answer it. Y'all stay tuned. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'm continuing the red down here. Trying to figure out ways. Like I said, this is a wooden dowel. I'm repeating myself. I apologize. I'm having camera problems and it's cutting off. And I don't know what I've said all this before, but I don't know if it's on the video or not. But I've got a wooden dowel here, and I'm problem with them is thread doesn't slide on them like it would a blank, fiberglass blank or a carbon fiber blank, and it's hard. It takes a lot longer to get it done. Than if it was on a fiberglass blank. So anyway. Just letting y'all know that's why this looks so ratty. I painted them, and it was some paint I had in the storage room out here in the garage, and it must have gotten old. It didn't paint real good. It is what it is. I'm gonna go with it. I planned on going to this dot. See how big my cross is. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it that way or not. I'm not sure. Maybe I will. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna run some I'll run 4 of these Fuji Color 017. It's kind of an aquamarine color. One of my favorite colors, actually. What you do to one side on this, going down and back, you do to the other. Unlike the chevron, where you go down on one side and back on the opposite side. If you go down on the north side or the top, you come back on the bottom. People starting out, I know I did, you think running 4 threads is tough. Get your tension right. I wouldn't start with 4, but once you get going, I said I would start if I was just starting out. Once you get your tension going, you get used to it. It really does speed things up. You can see this diamond starting to take place now. I cut my teeth on the first decorative wrap I did was a chevron. I think everybody did that. I remember someone on YouTube saying, well, chevrons are real easy, and I thought at the time they were crazy. But they are. You gotta do your stuff right, don't get me wrong. You've got to have your measurements right, your line packed. And I've still got so much to learn. I'm going to that International Rod Builder show this weekend. As I film this, it's February the 20th today is, or 21st, I don't even know. I'm retired, I don't keep up with it, but Rod Builder show is coming up here the 24th of February and 25th, whatever that weekend is. So that's this coming weekend. And I am truly looking forward to that. Okay, I've got my red and my blue, my aqua. Come by with some of this tinsel. And the problem with it all is that tinsel's got a little, it's gold wrapped around a black thread. And you won't, the only time you really see it is when it's in the middle, which is what I want. This kind of thing always gives it a nice, I don't want to say ritzy, but a nice bling effect. I'm not going to bore y'all while I do all this, because I've learned that best YouTube videos last about 22 to 25 minutes. At least mine get the most views that way. And if you're like me, no one likes to sit down and watch an hour-long video. So I'm going to fast forward through a lot of this. Y'all stay tuned. Said, you just want to build out as you go. You go down one side, come back, go down the other. Okay, this is a size B thread. The lower the alphabet, the thinner it is, with A being, as far as I know, the thinnest. So I probably should have run these 2 at the time, but I'm gonna definitely run 2, I believe. I'm on the top side of this, so I'm gonna make this turn. Go back on the top side. That's kind of what I was trying to explain. Going with a different color here. This is called Orchid. Size B nylon. Give it a little different flavor. I like these southwesterny colors myself. Heritage is. I must have some Indian or something in me. These bright colors, depending on what they are, I tend to like. And again, I won't bore you with all this. I'll break in every now and then and say something, but I'm going to crank the music up for you and speed things up. You can kind of see what I'm doing here, just building out on this this pattern. I wish, if anything, I had, between the aquamarine and the red, I'd put some of that tinsel. It would have set that red off a little bit better. Whenever I'm practicing, I always am very critical of what I'm doing from a standpoint of what can I do better. Or what could I have done better? I think that would have helped that. see it's starting to come together. I just put this run of yellow in here and it kind of sets it off, but it just, the thread just doesn't, on this wooden dowel, it just doesn't slide and stay into place. And when it's not in place, it's hard to get it back in place. And then when you do, it doesn't stay in place. But not 100% happy with my thread work. But again, this is practice. That's what it's for. I think I'm gonna run some red in here and all this. Some more red. Okay, I'm gonna run 4 strings of blue in here. It's kind of like what Forrest Gump said. You never, you know, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Well, so is this stuff here. I'm just putting strings on. I never really know what I'm going to get. Okay, I've got this thing. I'm going to try to close it in today. It's been overnight. I put some color preserver on it. And that has made a huge difference in the way it looks. I do see some problems that I probably can't do anything about now. Once you put that color preserver on it, pretty much locks it down. I think I'm going to put a couple of runs of this gold metallic. That gold kind of sets things off a little bit, looks good. You never really know what you're getting. But again, in the effort to try to keep this video somewhat to a reasonable time, I'm going to speed it up right here, and y'all hang in there with me. All you can really do is just keep packing, keep your mind on it. We all know what makes a triangle. If one side looks just a little kicked in versus the other, just kind of adjust it. Like I said, I really wish I had looked closer before I did the color preserver. That's the problem with finishing these kind of late in the evening. You're kind of ready to get it done. If you get in a hurry with anything. Okay, I'm gonna run, I think, just 1 string of this yellow. Like I said, I don't have any master plan on what I'm doing. What I think looks good is what I'm doing. And I don't want the yellow, I don't want any one color to be too overbearing. I think if that yellow is really shining out, and I only put it around one run of it. So I think I'm just gonna run 1 of these. Okay, I'm going to tie this off. I'm trying to find some spots that look good. So I'm going to go around a few more turns. I'm going to go ahead and tie this off, cut this back. And hopefully get some poly on this sucker tonight. We'll see. Okay, I got the tape pretty much out, and I cut it back to where the color preserver was. And that kind of helps you a little bit, that color preserver. Now I'm just going to tie it off and get to the end of this. Probably just leave it in this red color, just for simplicity. Carried this a little bit further than I wanted to. Should have cut the thread from the wrap. Should have cut it closer. Not terribly happy with that, but okay, now for the next one, and I won't bore y'all with that. I'm gonna cut loose here, and I'll get you back in when I do some epoxy. Okay, here's the final product. Well, I should say it's the final. It's got the first coat of epoxy on it. There'll probably be 3 or 4 light coats of epoxy on that. So if you like what you see, I appreciate you hanging with me this long. Like and subscribe. Got any questions, leave me a comment and I'll be glad to answer them. See y'all on the next one.